The internet is home to many odd groups, events, and phenomena. Today I'm joined by my friend Friday to talk about a rather interesting group of people, Fictionkins.
Fictionkins are people who identify very strongly with any type of fictional character. They're actually a subgroup of what's called otherkin, which are people who mainly identify strongly with any non-human creature.
However, people who identify as otherkin have different beliefs on what their identity means. Some believe that they are reincarnated creatures in a human body. Others believe in a parallel universe theory.
In many ways, the way that the otherkin people present themselves is similar to some kind of religion. The culture has even been cited as a religious movement. Otherkin have actually been around for quite a while. Despite only really appearing in the public eye in the 2000s, their origins go back to the 60s with people identifying as elves.
From elfenkind in the 60s, the group split into different kinds, such as werewolves, dragons, even plants. All stayed under the umbrella of otherkind. Eventually, otherkind would turn into otherkin.
In the early 2000s, a new group would be created named Otakin, or Otakukin. Otaku is a word commonly associated with Japanese manga and anime culture. However, in the case of Otakin, it meant just any fictional character.
In the last 10 years, the community grew quickly, and ideas started to both converge and diverge the community in different ways. Blogs and forums were major players in the growth of the community, in good and bad ways. Most Fictionkins believe in a sort of multiverse, linking to a more spiritual belief with reincarnation. They use this explanation for when they experience a sort of deja vu when indulging in the fictional character they identify with.
Many Fictionkins will say that kinning is a coping mechanism for such mental illnesses as depression or autism. These illnesses are often self-diagnosed, which in most cases their conclusions are false. This is a very unhealthy coping mechanism for these people, as they do not challenge their issues and attempt to overcome them. These are called coping links, and there's a lot of controversy over the validity of these being real kin.
Every Fictionkin has their different experiences and ideals of what Fictionkin means to them. I attempted to reach out to an actual Fictionkin to get their ideas and experiences. However, I was met with no return, with a few active blogs blocking me.
Some Fictionkins will act as close to the character they kin as they can, such as dressing like them, eating like them, even getting into fights with people who kin rivals or enemies of the characters. Many Fictionkin have a no doubles rule that means that they will not want to interact with people who kin the same character. This can be for a multitude of reasons, from them believing that they're the only reincarnation of that character to more complicated reasons as well.
Fictionkins are mostly found online on sites like Tumblr or personal service on applications such as Discord, Amino, or Chatsy. They are rarely found in other areas such as Twitter or Facebook because there's less of an accepting population of users on those apps. If you were to ask anyone about their view of Fictionkin, you would get responses ranging anywhere from what to cringe. They're not thought of very highly, and people who do have interactions with them usually don't have a good time.
Fictionkin are known for being rather defensive and aggressive to most people, more than other kin types. On the other end of things, however, people interacting with Fictionkin tend to be very provocative, making fun of them or poking at them for a reaction.
People interact with them in such a way due to the stigma around them and the general oddity of what they are. Truthfully, most negative interactions and reactions are both parties' faults. One person is purposely poking at the other, looking for a humorous reaction to share, and the other overreacts to their bladder.
Fictionkin are a rather controversial group that has been in the public eye for quite some time now. They are quite an odd group with some odd beliefs.
But does this mean they should be attacked and prodded at just because they're odd to us? No. Some aspects of it may be mentally unhealthy, but in the end, it's what they believe. As long as they're not hurting others, you shouldn't mess with them.